I feel like it's the Joanna and Tom show today so far. It's the third time we've heard from you, but congrats on having two highly regarded projects by the community.
Very glad to see the love from community. Really, really heartwarming. Yeah. Okay, so my name is Joanna Ashka-Popinska.
And I'm Tom.
And I'm documentary director, and I will be introducing our project, The Choice. So The Choice is an interactive, immersive experience, sharing personal stories of women who have gone through making the decision of having abortion. And with this project, I provide a virtual safe space for the audience to have an intimate conversation with those women through an interactive narrative. And I could now talk why it is important and why I am working on this project, but I will let instead Kristen speak for herself. And this will be a raw video excerpt from one of our interviews.
The longer we grew together, the less she would move. Even though she's getting bigger and she's supposed to be moving more, and I'm supposed to like really feel her, I couldn't. And I think maybe that's why I had so much hope. Maybe it wasn't hope, more as denial. I really wanted to have her. So it was really hard to be like, to just accept that maybe this is not right. That maybe she's not moving because there's something wrong. And it's just, because when you get pregnant on purpose, especially when you're a young person, you think everything's gonna be fine. And I really wanted it to be fine. And it felt like a lot of the decision making was on me, when it should have been an open conversation between me and my doctors. And I felt like they really shut me out, and they really just lied to me, which then I found out, hey, that's legal here in Texas, to lie or mislead patients about fetal abnormalities if they believe that their patient would have an abortion.
Yeah, so we filmed with Kristen just 2 months ago, and her pregnancy was wanted and expected. But what she didn't expect were the complications and the abnormalities. And when she starts listing them, it's truly heartbreaking. And she also didn't expect that the law will be against her. But we are all like that. So we don't think about stuff until it happens to us. And this is the reason why I want to introduce you to Kristen and to other women who also had to make this decision. And all of them for very different reasons and with different circumstances. So my goal is to create the empathy, and I want the audience to connect with them, with the woman who tells the story, and to create the understanding. One of the most important, yet I think often omitted element of VR storytelling is the user's role. So they need to have a purpose, they need to know who they are in the experience, and you need to keep their attention. In The Choice, you are the person who talks to these women, and your conversation truly is a dialogue. So each interview will be divided into questions and answers, and the audience can then choose the questions they want to hear the answer for. And here you can see the prototype footage from this interactivity. So the reason why I'm doing it is that with such heavy and emotional subject, I don't want to overwhelm the audience. So this is why I give you a way to create your own path and to take it in your own pace. We will also use the spatial illustrations. You cannot see them yet because we are working on them now. And they will surround you and the storyteller and help your mind to draw the images from your own imagination. And this way I also want to connect you emotionally, sort of make you sink in the whole environment, but without cluttering it. The keyword in VR is presence. And we wanted to make sure that we will achieve it on the highest possible level. So we went on with creating our own capture technique that combines volumetric and stereoscopic images. And here you can see the image from the engine, but when you put the VR headset on, it just truly feels that she's there with you. So what's next? So currently we are working on the interactivity, both with the app development and creating the branching narrative from the editing point of view. And we are also looking for the spatial illustrations, working on the spatial illustrations. And here we are in talks with some artists, but if you would like to join us, we are very much looking for artists to work with. And the project, like, I'm very emotional because the project is extremely, extremely important for us. We've been on our own for a while. Recently, our team grew up a little bit with people volunteering their work for us. And I would love to show it to the world, finish the first chapter, get it out there. So yeah, please help us do it. Thank you.
Thank you, John and Tom. It's good to see this project continue to move forward. I really am so impressed by both of you for their dedication and commitment over the long haul to get it to where it is.